So you see them on TV, on CNN, CBC, CTV, or you open your paper and you read their column. Experts in the media. How do you become one? Watch my next video and I'll give you some tips. To position yourself as a credible expert, there are a few things that you can do. First of all, start a blog. Just talk about what's happening in your industry, what's happening in the news cycles. Make sure you're consistent. If you're going to do a weekly blog, which might be a little much, but maybe a monthly blog, and you put that out to your audience, that builds up your reputation as someone who knows their industry and knows what they're talking about. You can also do a newsletter, a monthly newsletter that goes out to your client base, that talks about what's happening with your industry, what's happening in the news, gives tips and insight, builds you up as a credible source. So the media is just like everyone else. They are on social media. So that's a good way for you to build yourself up. Make sure that you're connecting with your audience, that you're posting relevant content, that you're getting feedback, that you're building that audience. When you have a built-in audience, that's what media likes, that you have people that are already following you and trust what you're saying. So then they're like, okay, maybe we need to trust what you're saying and book you to be on the show. So if you can build up that social media database, the followers, the interaction, the engagement, which is very key, that will get you into the attention of producers and reporters that are looking for experts in your field. So building a relationship with journalists and media professionals is key. What you want to do is to make sure if you're sending out a pitch or a story idea that you are addressing the producer, reporter, whoever, editor, whoever you're sending to by name. You're not sending out a general one with, their whoever or their to whom it may concern. Be specific about who you're sending it to, address them by name. You also want to make sure that when you're being booked, that you're on time, that you know what you're talking about, you have your talking points, and you're available. When you can accommodate yourself, be flexible, accommodate your schedule for a last minute request from a reporter, that remains in their head, and you build that relationship that, okay, they're willing to help me or play ball when I need them, and I'm going to continue to reach out to them and book them as an expert. So you want to make sure that you're on time, that you're reliable, that you're flexible, and you know your talking points. So some of the biggest missteps that people make is almost like, I call it spamming, but it's just annoying. Annoying a producer or reporter or editor, continually sending them emails. When I was a producer, we had some experts that would send us, their feedback or their viewpoint on topics sometimes that weren't even in their field of expertise. So you want to be really specific, stay in your lane. If there's something that is about your industry or what you're talking about, and you have some insight that maybe you think other people don't have, or a personal connection to the story, definitely email and let them know. But don't continually email every day or every time there's something that happens in the news, you're sending out an email, just in general to everyone. It becomes, like I said, spam or kind of annoying. So that's one of the biggest missteps. And again, coming back to when I was saying about being on time, you have to make sure that you're on time, that you get back to people so that they can meet their deadline. So you want to be reliable. That's one of the other missteps that people make. People who aren't reliable don't get called back. Okay, so if you're trying to enter the world of becoming a media expert, remember my tips. Be on time. Know your talking points, be flexible, be reliable, and also build your audience. Start a blog, do a monthly newsletter, make sure your social media is on point, build your audience there, have lots of engagement, and that will get the attention of the media. In the meantime, make sure that you check out my past videos right here on YouTube. You can get lots of great media advice there. Also, you can download my worksheets. They're available. The link is in the bio. Or you can head over to my website, fkbmedia.com, where you can download the worksheets there. It's /DLC. And make sure you put in the password YouTube, all caps. Everything there is for free. While you're on my website, head over to the last page, sign up for the newsletter. We send that out every month, and there's lots of great advice in there as well. And we also offer some discounts to events that we're representing for our clients. And one last thing, make sure you follow me on Instagram at FKB Media. So I post a lot of information there as well. I'll let you know when the next video is going to drop. I do a lot of fun reels with advice of how you can access the media and be able to build yourself as an expert there as well. That's it for today. Um, you know, be well, work with purpose, and I'll see you next time.